Yo, what's going on? Today we tuned in at the workshop. It's the Bigg Convo. Today I have a special guest with me. Man, not only I consider this man a legend of the state of Mississippi, he also somebody I've been looking up to, following, paying attention to his study. And welcome to the Bigg Convo.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me. It's your boy, Famous Saint. How y'all doing, man? Look, y'all know it's an honor to be here, man.
Yeah.
Here with Bigg. I mean, the Bigg Convo is happening.
Yeah. So, man, like, it's a lot of people. I'm confused, man. I don't know if from New Orleans, Atlanta, Bassfield. I be seeing you everywhere. You stay moving around. Where were you from?
Originally, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I was born and raised in New Orleans. Been there all my life. Like I said, all those other places, I guess you kind of say I'm a transplant on all of them. But New Orleans is home. You know, shout out NOE's 9th Ward baby. You know, I'm in here. That's what it is. Mississippi is, like I said, I'm a transplant from there. So this home too at the same time.
Right. So I was introduced to you through the music, the tip side. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know you as far as doing the text. I was introduced to you through like the tattoo. How did that even through the music? How did they even come about, like doing music?
Really, bro, like the art always have been like period as far as like growing up. I've been doing art all my life. Musically, I've probably been doing music for a long time too. I got into music as a teenager, and like you say with the sip side thing, that wasn't originally my first breakout with music. Right. Before that, I was in a collaboration with a couple groups, and I did my own thing for a while. But as far as the art itself, I kind of just always used that as like I guess like a mediator to get me into different zones and different places. You know what I'm saying?
Everything can work.
Yeah.
Trying to do stuff out.
Right.
So how did you even care that over doing tattoo? Was you doing it all alone, or you just started?
Yeah. Well, like I said, growing up in New Orleans, I had an uncle who used to tat, and I kind of just took to it. Being that tattooing was like the most lucrative form of art. A lot of different, like a lot of people have like formal training in art, and that was the one that I kind of took to, was tattooing, because it paid the most, if you just want to be honest about it. And then I grew, like passionately, I decided this is what I just wanted to pursue, and it took off for me.
So you always knew that this is what you wanted to do, like even from a youngster?
I didn't. I knew I was artistic as a youngster, and my mom kind of helped me out with that. She always kept me in art circles, anything that, and not just as far as like drawing, but just artistically. Like, New Orleans is already known for like having a culture in art, and she was real into the city. She was very involved in different plateaus of art, and she just kept me in it. Like I said, once I found the actual craft of tattooing, I just decided to pursue it more than any other art.
So was there anybody in particular like that you looked up to that you said about you in, or you just really just like got in and started doing it along?
No, I kind of like bumped elbows with a lot of different people who had a name in the tattoo world, and the actual formal training part of it, I kind of just took it upon myself to learn a whole lot about it and do stuff with it.
I see you covering tattoos. I mean, did you did it by yourself? Like,
yeah, man. A lot of artists. Anybody who do tattoos will tell you like, ain't nobody pretty much gonna trust you to do no tattoo if you ain't tatted. Like, it's kind of like, so.
That makes sense.
I spent the whole time like doing stuff on myself in the beginning to prove to people that I could do it. And like I said, I had my uncle who was already doing it, so I kind of bounced off his name and actually built a brain around myself doing my own thing.
So you was already kind of familiar with it in a way, or you just bounced around it?
Right. Yep.
It kind of makes sense though, because I ain't never seen no tattoo artist without tattoos.
Nah, like, you rarely catch him like be tatted up.
Right.
Which one hurt the worst, like you could say?
The foot, man. The foot,
Yeah,
man. People, people say, I know, and a lot of people say, you know, oh, you got your head tatted, blah, blah, blah. The crazy story about the head thing was, once for a while, I always wanted to do it. I kind of just, you know, because normally when you see people with their heads tatted, you know, you got to kind of have it together to actually have your head tatted. And because you can't go get corporate jobs, you kind of like take yourself out of a normal lane. Like you not proportional to everybody else. So after I did go through the steps and I finally got my license, this was kind of one of the things I did to show myself and other people like it ain't no turning back for me with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to stick with it. Like, dude, you gotta be. It's kind of like this here, like no way around.
Certified chick to it, like.
Yeah, man, you gotta go all the way in now, cause that job at H&R Block is out. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go to H&R Block with your head tatted.
Right. Exactly. How long did it take to do that though? I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm just curious.
The actual head tattoo?
Yeah.
I think it was like probably like 3 hours. And I'm gonna shout out my artists. Actually, I had a couple different artists who did it. The original artist who started on it was a coworker of mine named Droopy. He's out of New Orleans. It was. It didn't. I ain't
know tattoo artists be doing stuff like they be tag team like that.
Oh no, now this wasn't no one day thing. Now don't do that. No, it wasn't no.
That's a whole new thing.
You see that on the internet and everybody be like, oh yeah, look, it's 2 people tattooing this dude all at one time. And,
not at one time, but like you come do it and they like, you know, you go over here and they'll probably finish it up. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I went.
Okay.
Yeah, I had Droopy do some stuff on me in the beginning, and then there's another artist out of DC. He's really popular. Cover art, cover up King art. His name is Namir, and he's out of DC area, out the DMV area, and y'all can look him up on Instagram. Cover up King art, and he did majority of it. And then I had my round, who I've been down with for the longest, Star Power Mellow. She wrapped up a few eyes and ends, you know, put this fresh line on me, you feel me? You know, so I just cut the barber out all the way, you know what I'm saying?
$100 line.
I ain't gonna have to worry about that line no more.
It's permanent.
You've been tatting for how long?
This year, ironically, y'all kind of caught me at a good time, man. This would be technically my 10-year anniversary of being licensed and you know, a working artist, proud to say, self-employed. And yeah, this October will make 10 years for me.
Okay. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I hate to go back, but I gotta go back to the question of the tattoo, the artist. How do you pick who your tattoo is? Because I know you like, what you doing tattoos, I know you gotta be like
really picky.
Yeah, cause like, man. It's like me doing music, like, man, I don't know if I want this person, you know.
Right. I don't know what happened was in the beginning, man. I kind of went to artists who I wanted to learn from, like, and that was the crazy part. Like people who I admired their artwork, the people who I could get close to, I went to them, you know, and let them do stuff on me because I kind of snuck and learned techniques by them working on me at the same time. I was kind of like, it's like being in the studio with somebody who you admire, who you want to learn how to make beats from. You book a session, and you kind of sitting there, but you're studying, but you're getting work done at the same time.
Work getting done, but you really paying attention to what's going on.
Right. So that's what happened. And then what I did after that was I started when I got my first shop. My own shop, I had artists. I kind of used myself as a test dummy, which I know sounds crazy, but I would let my shop artists do little pieces on me to see, you know, because I want to see, you know, let me see how hard he or how his technique is, or how he is under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because tattooing the owner is different from tattooing your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Tattooing your homeboy, so. You know, I just want you to give me your best work, and I got some stuff, you know, I'm proud of. I got some stuff I don't know what the hell I was going through, you know, but I mean,
So basically, you was testing them basically at the same time.
Testing them, and I was getting my work done all at the same time.
Right. So let me ask you this. I know with like doing tech, so it's not like no awards, like no playoffs, nothing like that. So do you got any big accomplishments that you can just think off the top of your head? Like, man, I remember when I did this, or I got this call from this person. Do this tech too.
Actually, you know what, B? To be real with you, it is kind of some awards. Like, I ended up for a tattoo artist, like our playoffs is like conventions.
That's what I don't know.
Like like tattoo conventions, and
okay.
you know, you go to certain conventions and you know you put your artwork in contests, and you know try and put yourself up against other artists who, and you get your notoriety out a lot of times that way. And I placed in a couple conventions. The Voodoo convention in New Orleans was one big one for me. I placed third, and like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, but you got to think on the scale of like, man, the city, like I say, New Orleans is like artistically cultured, man. So for you to even get any kind of notoriety out of New Orleans, it's kind of important.
So I mean, what's that like though? Even getting like notarized, like be doing it, like getting an award for that. That should be amazing. Like
right.
Award for it being like.
I think like it's just like regionally, like some places you go. I'm not gonna say it's indifferent, but you know some people like it's kind of like radio stations. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying, some radio stations, somebody automatically gonna be number one because they got the right PR person, or they got the right. They already know. Yeah, they already pretty much figure out who they want. Right, so when you go into that and you even get viewed as an artist who can be looked at, that's a big thing.
Right. So give me a few celebrities you done said. I know you done said some.
I had celebrities.
I wouldn't even say celebrity. Somebody, because I wouldn't even put it to somebody who everybody knows, or somebody that's made it at some type of level that's successful. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, how you scale?
I would say most of my prize clients, I guess you would call them, would be like athletes. Yeah, like I said, Pat Peterson, LaRon Landry, like Dante Moncrief, Jarrell Poe. It's like just for them to even come, because they got, you know, these people got millions of dollars, and they could go to almost anybody if they wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But for them to kind of specifically come seek you out and choose you as their artist, that's, you know. And I guess, you know, musically, I don't Snipe, BG's brother, like he was one of the people that kind of like, when I was in New Orleans actually doing my thing, turned a lot of people on to me, you know. And he had his name in the street, so that kind of helped me out and had that stuff going for me.
You have to turn a lot of people around.
I don't want y'all to think I really don't turn nobody. I just.
Well, I ain't want to put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Not turning anybody around, but you know, like I know you be booked up like a lot too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
In the beginning, man, as a younger artist, I didn't turn down nothing. I didn't.
Big fact.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. I'm trying to squeeze you in if I can. And
anybody who know me know, like, oh man, in the beginning, it was like some almost 24-hour, like, you can call me, you know, toll free. Let's book it. You know what I'm saying? If I can get up out of bed and get to you, I'm doing it. And that was one of my things. Now that I'm kind of more of a I guess you could say a renowned artist. Like, I'm pretty much, a lot of people know me. I'm kind of selective about my clientele. Not saying that I turn people away, but my clients, I pretty much know what they expect from my clients. I know, like, my clients know what they're gonna get from me. So I don't too much seek a whole lot of clientele, like trying to get people, you know, please come in, hey, you know, pick me. It's like, not being braggadocious, but y'all know what I do. Y'all know.
Yeah.
I know famous thing, and it's not just a moniker; it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: have you ever had to turn down like certain pieces? Like, when the artists come in, you might be like, I want this. You know, do you do it or you might be like,
oh man,
nah, man, I think you should. You know, you get them your opinion, you should do it. Like,
yeah, that's. I'm conscious now, Big. That's one thing about it. Before, when it was a money thing and I was kind of chasing that dollar,
yeah.
I would. But now I'm more about art. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people scream ink, ink, ink. Like I'm trying to get some ink. I'm trying to get some ink. And I think as an artist, if you choose, and it's any art, you know what I'm saying? If you find yourself comfortable with any type of art and you're dealing with a specific person and they're giving you what you want, it's just like a hairdresser or like a barber. You know what I'm saying? You can't put me in nobody else's chair if I knew my barber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't turn nobody down, but I know my clientele is solidified, so I just deal with my people.
I know it just came from over time, just putting in work in, grinding, and by the time you look up, you book.
I can't help it, man.
How was that though, man? When you got to that point though, when you felt that lift off your shoulders, how you say you chasing the dollar and you working to that point when you like, all right, man, it's time for me to really like, it's here now. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how was that? Like, how did that feel? Like, when did you get to that point? Did you notice when you got to that point? Or you...
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you honestly, man. I haven't. It's still kind of overwhelming to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still get it. Sometimes I get the jitters. I get up in the morning and I had 8 people book me while I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? It's still kind of crazy to me that it's like, man, you know, I haven't had a payroll job. I haven't been employed by anybody else other than myself since 2008. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed in that matter, man, because just for people to choose me, man, something like this, you know, tattoos to me is a luxury. People don't have to have this, you know what I'm saying? Even though right now it's one of them things that's big named and, you know, everybody like tattoos, but yeah, it's amazing, man. I love what I do, and I'm glad that people choose me.
Since the Covid-19 been going on, have been since it's still been like pretty smooth, or has it been like to the point where it's like,
man, fuck COVID. Nah, man. This COVID crisis, man, I done seen other things go on, man. COVID is definitely one of them things, man. You thought it was gonna take a hit on us, it's like the tattoo industry as well, and I know it did. I know a lot of artists who went through some stuff. Certain states was cracking down on them, man. People was out of work just like any other job. Fortunately, Mississippi, I'm not gonna say they weren't, but you know, we was pretty lax about it, and they let us make it for a while. I took the normal precautions. You know what I'm saying? I had my unemployed off time without the unemployment pay. And you know, I sat down and I watched a lot of Netflix like everybody else. And you know, finally got the letter like you watched everything, you know what I'm saying? And it was time to go to work by the time that happened. So yeah, man, it's a blessing, man. Like I said, I came back and it's like I didn't miss a beat, man. I'm back almost stronger than I actually thought I was gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody came back out with this.
I looked at it as a blessing. I feel like gave everybody time to really get stuff in order.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't have your business right, get your business right. You just got your time to focus, you know.
Let me say this too, if you don't mind me cutting you off, man.
Go ahead.
I took it as I wasn't necessarily upset about it, but when they put the thing out about essential, when that was like a big thing to me, like it should have been to everybody, to the world, bro, for somebody to tell you in this world as a person, as a human, what you do ain't important. That's fucked up, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially no matter what level it is, but it was also kind of like a slap in the face, like that sense of reality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about everybody from, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like what you do, we really don't need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, how do you say that? How you gonna tell me something that I've been working on, my craft, my love, my passion, ain't important? So I started a little campaign and I made some shit, like I made some shirts that was like kind of teasing the government, you know, like non-essential, you know what I'm saying? But I still went out and did my thing, whatever. Shout out to everybody who was deemed non-essential, but I'm gonna let you know from me, you are important. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? The detail shops, because I know niggas who was out getting their cars washed in the middle of COVID, you feel me? Like, you know, the car wash dudes was out there getting it behind the building, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit,
but you gotta get going.
I gotta get something going, man, you know? And even with this going on, they talking about a second wave, man, y'all stay strong, man. Y'all stay, you know, keep doing your thing.
Yeah. Man, look, you already know what it is, the Bigg Convo. I'm tuned in at the workshop with my boy Saint. Y'all tune in, stay tuned. You already know what's going on. It's the Bigg Convo.